Many were burnt. And I know this because many of the bodies that we examined, you can't open the jaw of a burnt body because if you want to try and open it, it will crumble. So we had to take CT scans for many burnt bodies because I don't have a number, but it was a lot.
Доктор Илана Энгл последние 10 лет регулярно помогает полиции идентифицировать погибших. На базу Шура она приехала работать уже 8 октября.
We started working, and just to explain, what we do is we give a body a dental checkup. We check their teeth and we take x-rays of the teeth. When we can't take an x-ray because of the condition of the body, like if it's burnt, which was the case with many bodies, we need to take a CT scan. The idea is to collect dental information, which we can then hopefully compare with dental information from missing people so that we can find a match. Our team started working, and what we saw was stretchers and stretchers arriving with more and more bodies of women, men, children, babies, elderly people. We're working and we hear that a truck is coming with 80 more bodies. We're working, 2 more trucks are on the way with 200 bodies. It's been non-stop.
По словам врачей, среди погибших действительно очень много детей.
When you see a small bed, you were horrified because you were afraid that it may be a child or a baby. One bag that was opened, we saw this beautiful baby, a blonde, beautiful baby with a diaper, and they are horrified. Once they're working, that they don't know how it died because there are no bullets. So what happened here? And what they saw was a footprint on the throat of that baby, which means that somebody stepped on that baby to death.
Us dentists, we don't work on the babies because they don't have teeth, and even if they have teeth, they don't have dental records. But seeing them arrive is something I'll never forget. The second thing that we saw, which was devastating, was the injuries of these people, of these bodies. I saw young women and young men who were shot at, their whole body filled with bullet wounds, top to bottom. We saw people whose throats were slashed. We got severed heads without a body that we needed to examine. There were bodies that were missing limbs, hands, legs, other dismemberment. There were so many bodies that were burnt, so many. Some of them were 2 people fused together. We had to try and CT scan them and try and tell apart who was who. Our team has been here the whole time trying to help people who are waiting to find answers about their missing people.
What we have seen here is unimaginable in the amount of bodies who arrived here, in the state of the bodies who arrived here. We saw bodies who were burnt to ashes, that almost nothing was left.
Women with very bloody underwear. Women had broken bones, they had broken pelvises, they had broken legs. We had to clean blood out of all body parts, and it was very difficult work for civilians, you can imagine.
По словам волонтеров, некоторые тела и вовсе оказывались заминированы.
We have never seen anything like this before in our life. We have never, ever seen anything like this in our lives. This is horrible. I don't know what's going to happen with us. With me personally, I don't know. Right now, we're working on professional work, but it's difficult. We break down and we cry. From time to time, somebody goes out and cries and then comes back. And we do the work because we know that this is our mission.
На сегодняшний день медикам и волонтерам удалось идентифицировать около 800 тел.
A lot of bodies, a lot of parts of bodies. We see a limb, a leg. We see a finger coming in. The bodies also are in a horrible state. One time we open bags and we see like a pile of ashes. And you need to find in these ashes, where's the person? Where is some kind of biometric information that you need to find in there? You see bodies that are already deteriorating. You open it up, you see like a mass of green or black liquids. And you have to put your hands in and try to find the tissue that you can take DNA from. These are horrifying sights, horrifying for each and every one of us.
The smell, everything we're experiencing is the worst experience we've ever had. I'm a civilian. I don't do this on a day-to-day basis, and everything I've done in the last 10 years volunteering, and I've seen bodies and I've worked on bodies, but nothing will come close to what's been happening here in the last 2.5 weeks.
Медики и волонтеры рассказывают, что на базу Шура даже спустя 3 недели после трагедии привозят останки погибших.